Good afternoon, internet. How are you all doing? Hopefully you're extremely well. So it's Saturday the 20th of May and the time is 20 past 2. So this morning, lots of gardening. I mean, beautiful weather, be great to get out on the bike, but unfortunately for me, I've got a big garden. Yeah, have a quick look. We can have a look at the sun as well. Look at this. Fair sized garden, look. Swing it up there, it goes all the way up there, all the way around the house. And if I take you down here, look at this. It just keeps going. Look, have a tour. Probably fall over something on the way, but there you go. So I'm going to take you just round here. Look, I wouldn't be doing this 2 weeks ago when it was raining, would I? And the garden goes all the way around there and turns up there. Yeah, so there you go, fair size. And it's surrounded by edges that need cutting and all sorts of things, and trimming and weeding. So this morning, that's what I've been doing. Not by choice, because I really don't like gardening. But unfortunately it has to be done. So okay, let's turn it round here. But while I was gardening this morning, the postman arrived and he had something for me in this little box. Auto dock, that's just where it come from. But in here, you'll have to forgive the shorts. Someone has arrived. Okay, so in here is 5, well, I'm only going to get one out now. 5 of these, 5 little relays, and Bosch is what I've got. So there you go, 5 little Bosch relays. There's the number, if you can see. That's what replaces the relays on these bikes. Now, I haven't looked at mine. I do know, well no, I don't know for certain, but I have no reason to disbelieve anybody that says that when they come out the factory, they're absolutely covered in grease, which is fine, I suppose. You know, India, monsoon weather maybe, getting extremely wet. I can see their logic. Actually, where I live in the Breton, and the amount of rain we get, I should leave it as it is when you think about it. But no, all joking apart, the original relays, by all accounts, aren't the best quality. And like I said, I've never had any trouble with mine at all, never once. But rather, you know, they say, what is it? Prevention is better than cure. That's the way, isn't it? Is that the saying? I'm pretty sure it is. So rather than you know, you go away and you get caught somewhere, I'd rather change it now. I have every Bosch, to me, good make. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Change all 5 relays. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take it down, take the side panel off, take off the seat, and when that's done and we're ready to, let's see what state my relays are in. Catch you in a minute, yeah? Okay, so that's the seat off and the side panel off. So let's swing you around so you can see what's what. Tip you down there a minute, like that, and take you in. Right, so basically there's a 4 at the top. Yeah, and we have one, if we come round here, we have another one that's located there, just below this solenoid for the starter is this one here, and that one, that is for the fuel pump. That's the one that can cause the most trouble. And the other 4 up here, you have your side stand, your headlights, your ECU, and your other starter. So any of these, you know, can cause you trouble. 3 of them, well, 4 out of the 5 can, you know, the bike can fail to start. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out. Let's see the state that they're in when they come out, if they're greased up or not. I'll be back to you in a minute. Okay, so look at that, hey? That everyone, all, you know, all 5 absolutely splattered in grease. Yeah, not nice. So hang on, if I turn you around here, let's have a look. Look at that, look at the grease in there, filthy. Now, as you can see, battery is disconnected for this job, yeah? Okay, just take the negative off, tuck it down so it can't spring back. And this one here, look, exactly the same, absolutely covered in grease. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to clean that up. Hang on a sec, let me just go and put this down. There's no point putting new terminals, new fittings back in there, waste of time. So, contact cleaner, yeah, get it nice and clean. Right, as you can see, look, it even shows a picture on it. Right, okay, so basically, but with this, that one of the most important things is, if you're going to use this, it has to dry off, yeah. You know, you spray this in. I'm not trying to teach anybody how to suck eggs, but spray it. Most important thing is it's got to dry. Now there's an awful amount of grease in there, you know, as you can see. So you can get a cotton bud and get a lot of it out, so that, you know. Right, I'm going to clean it up. Then I'm going to let it dry. So I'm going to start this, clean it up, spray it with this. I'm going to go and have a coffee, and then when all that's done and it's clean and we're ready to put it back together, I'll get back to you and we can see what it's like. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so all nicely sprayed, all nicely cleaned. Let's have a look. That looks better, eh? Sprayed in with the contact cleaner, got all the grease out. That one as well, yeah. So we've got no grease in there, so they're all nicely clean. So I'm going to get the new ones across here. Hang on a sec. In our little boxes, and we shall fit them in. And like I say, you'd like to think that with them being Bosch, everything's going to be sorted and we should have no problems. Okay, so just to all remind you again, that's the number. This is the one that you need. All the same, 0332 201 107. There you go. Now you will notice that this one is a 5-prong, but the prong at the front is it's a nothing. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, those are your prongs that do it. So the one there does absolutely nothing. So let's get this turned down a bit here, shall we? And that looks about right, I would say. Hey, sorted. And let's get these things all nicely placed in, shall we? I mean, they should. Bit of movement in this, as long as they clip in nicely, everything should be okay. Okay, I'll get these 2 in first of all, because and again you just got to try and get your hands, and then you sort of feel the last clunk as it goes in, because the whole thing sort of moves about. So, but like I say, you push it down and then you feel that last clunky bit. Okay. Again, get your hand under there and This one's a bit more awkward to do, as it doesn't. Bit of a strange fitting these. That's it. That went in there like that, and then the last one of these ones up here. Again, there you go. That's that one in. That's all them in. Okay, and then the last one is the one on the side, which is your fuel pump. And from all accounts, this is the one that seems to be giving everyone the problems. There you go. That's that one in as well. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll reinstall the power. There. This is my auxiliary wire for my wiring thing there. Hang on, I did have a screwdriver around here somewhere that I put down. There it is. Okay. Yeah, Royal Enfields, as I've said so many times before, so easy to work on. But the battery, there's so much little space under here that it's bloody awkward to get to the battery. And of course, that's it, it's got that. Nice and tight. Tuck my little wire down under there again, like that. Right, there we go, all done there. So just a case of firing her up and making sure that it doesn't crackle, bang and anything else. I'm just going to move you back up here a minute. Okay, so you can see me again. There you go. Makes life a lot more better. Right, so we'll get it to the front of the bike. Okay, tippy down just a little bit. Lovely jubbly. And somewhere around here I have a key, and hopefully, well, we know that the fuel pump's working. Okay. We can also see that the headlight's working. Obviously the starter's working. Obviously the ECU's working. So I'd say that's 100 out of 100, eh? There we go. Okay, so yeah, lovely jubbly. Job done. I do believe that I'm going to reset the clock again, which with the best of intentions, I hate these controls here to set your clock and all that. They can be an absolute nightmare, they really can. Okay, let me just show you one little thing while I'm here and the camera's on. I replaced my levers to this, to adjustable levers, yeah, that one there, and guess what, there's one the other side as well. Be a bit of a fool if there wasn't, eh? Eh? That one there for the clutch. Okay, I'll swing you around this way. So yeah, whoops, bit of a wobble. That's about it, I think, people. Easy job. Like I said, let me just turn this off. Let's face it, the price of fuel, it's a must, eh? Okay, easy job to do. Like I said, I've never had a problem with mine. I know people have. I don't want to be caught out, so I thought to myself, I got those, as you saw, got them from Autodoc, got them on the internet. I paid for each one, for each one of the Bosch, was €4.23. And I think the postage was something daft, like about €5. So yeah, to me it's money. It's money well spent, because you know, breaking down, it's horrible, isn't it? Let's face it. And I know it's happened to a fair amount of people with these bikes, from what I can gather, you know, and it seems to be. I mean, a lot of people say, well, just replace your fuel pump one, which, yeah, okay, that does seem to be the one that was making the trouble. The only thing is, you know, what happens if the ECU goes? You know, what happens if your side stand goes and it won't start? You know, what happens if the starter one goes and it doesn't start? Or, okay, let's suppose the bike's going and the headlight one goes and you're out at night, you've got no lights. What's the point? You know, for me, I think if you're going to replace them, replace them all. I've got 5 spare ones now. Should last me for the rest of my life. Okay, so yeah, if anybody wants to know, these short, I got the levers, I got the short version of the levers, not the long version. They come with 2 sizes. I got them off AliExpress. I think I paid, I don't know, €23-24. Piece of cake, one in, one out, you know, job done. Yeah, well happy with them. I like the short levers. It amazes me. I've got, you know, my hands aren't short. You know, I've got quite longish hands. You know, they might be a bit stubby, but they're, you know, they're. And I'm at sort of, especially the clutch was at full stretch. You know, whereas now it's nice and easy. There you go. Okay, so that's for today. Really, next one, got to get out on the bike. Like I said, gardening and everything else. I mean, come on, lads, you know, I'm sure the men amongst us must agree, to get our brownie points, we've got to get jobs in the house done. And boy, you know, it's been so wet and so much rain, it's been a bit of a struggle to get out there. So it's been a full-on attack on the garden. Unfortunately, I was thinking to myself, tomorrow, you know, get out on the bike tomorrow, it'd be great. But one of my daughters is going back to the UK tomorrow. So to see my other 2 daughters that live in the UK, and so it's get up early, take her up the ferry port. By the time we get back, the day's virtually gone, but it's for a good cause. She's going to love it, I know she is. She hasn't been back there for, well, she's nearly 18 now. She went back there when she was how old? I don't know. A baby in arms, it was a baby in arms. She was a few months old. Anyway, enough of me, enough of my family. I hope the weather has been absolutely fantastic where you are, like it is to me. Next week we'll be out on the bike after the weekend. To be honest, I'd rather do it in the week, it's quieter. Okay, I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. I hope this video I did today is of some use to somebody somewhere. I really hope it is. I've enjoyed doing it. Take care, ride safe. Bye for now.